This is 3 lines about hope, love and joy, a little spoken word piece put together on a Zoom meeting with the participants of the Southbank Centre's Art Through the Post, Autumn 2020.
Here we go. This is our rehearsal. Testing 1, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna read my 3 lines, Bernadette. Is that right? Okay. Late night summer walks, exploring my local streets. Eva, aged 4, my new neighbour, asking me questions through my window. Discovering Tony's chocolate bars.
So I love watching my favourite films all day long and not feeling guilty about it. Making yummy meals and going for walks and exploring my area.
Listening to my children asking how I am. Love is walking to the near wood at dusk and listening to the happy birds. Love is looking at a full moon in a clear sky, thinking of all my family and friends so close.
Every morning, love watching the birds, squirrels, and my neighbour's cat enjoying my garden.
Love for me is beautiful autumnal walks somewhere new with Sasha the dog. And love is speaking to my family more. And my third one is surprisingly getting into the bake-off with my husband.
Looking at the clouds in the sky, feeding the birds and listening to their song, watering my plants and watch them grow.
I loved getting my pastels and creating some art. My colleagues right by me, the light and the dark. The sunshine to help my vegetables grow. I'm happy to be alive, this for sure, I know.
Having time to knit, embroider and be creative without interruption. Discovering through walking in the area which I've lived for over 10 years and not really known or discovered. And finally, spending time in my potting shed, tidying it up, discovering things I had forgotten about, and then using them to grow vegetables and plants in the summer and autumn.
Spending time and just being with my lovely, energetic, playful dog, and just walking and exploring the countryside and the quietness. I have loved speaking to my family and being there for each other and feeling their strength. And I've also loved, for the first time, growing my lettuce seedlings and seeing them spring into life and being edible lettuce. So I've loved that.
Love is the last stroll on the beach before it's binned. Love is Ted jumping into his daily swim. He floated away with the tide and the wind. Love is in using his brain to get back in.
I think love is sublime. I think love is through pain and sorrow and finding that angels around me to make me and feel blessed that I were with loved ones who's passed away. I feel love is watching the beautiful moon in the night through the rustling of leaves through my flat because I'm in the city. I find love is waking up to the gurgling sounds of my 2 granddaughters.
So what made us happy was sleeping in our vintage camper van, parked at home.
Pretending we were on holiday.
Spending time in the garden.
And part of the same thing, sorry.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, start again.
Sleeping in our vintage camper van, parked at home.
Pretending that we were on holiday.
Spending time in the garden.
Watching everything grow from the early spring through to the autumn.
And eating the apples from our apple tree.
I've written, I love spending time in the garden, and I created a little fairy garden. I did paintings, which were very much like therapy because of the nature of it. And I spent time, was able to spend time caring for my mum during this period, which is obviously so difficult.
For me, it was having the time to be creative, discovering a new style, keeping the children smiling made me happy and kept me grounded, discovering new paths in my village, seeing it in you.
I'll count us into 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll try and say together all the things we love. 3, 1, 2, 3.
All the
things we love.
Things we love.
It's an absolute delight having the opportunity to talk with everybody and have some thinks about what we liked and what we loved, about the strange period we've all just lived through and what we hope for in the future. I hope you enjoy it, and remember to keep hold of the things that you did manage to like about these strange days, and look forward to getting back to all the things that you missed. Bye-bye. Will you try it one more time? I quite like it. It's got a sort of science fiction edge. I like it. Okay, we'll try it just one more time. All the things we love. 1, 2, 3.
All the things we love.
Things we love.
I love it. Fantastic.